Hello people! Today I was planning to do a race around 5 hours later than the time is right now. It was on Neokio Crit course, but when I checked, I was the only participant in the A category. So I thought, why not jump into an earlier race? I only had, I don't know, 6 minutes of warm-up prior to now. So I'm not entirely warmed up, but still, I think I can do pretty well. My coach has told me to ride this race defensively and then try to win it in the sprint. This course is pretty flat, so I don't think anyone is going to go for a breakaway before the sprint, since the race is pretty short also. But if anyone does, I have to follow them, of course. But I'm not going to try to break away myself. I have never raced this Times Square circuit before. Let's keep the legs going. But it's pretty flat. There's a few, each lap has one uphill, small uphill I think. But that's about it. So people will search there probably, but it's not going to be much more than that. I don't understand why I don't see the other athletes on the out there. There's one. Also, I have not scouted these guys at all. I hope there will be, 10 to 15 people. That's a good field. If it's just 4, it's a little bit, it's too few. And if it's like tiny races, it's too many, I think. 70 to 90 people, that's too much. But let's keep quiet now and save my breath. By the way, look at my heart rate. I get so pumped up for races. Another Swede. Could I please get the other riders and the nearby athletes, by the way? Obviously I can't. Okay. I have to use the normal one. What is this, a group ride? No. It is a race, okay. Just 6 people or what? With this speed, you could say this, you don't need a warm-up, this is a warm-up, but the thing is, this is too slow to be a warm-up. This isn't even a warm-up. This is too slow for that. I might keep this power up for the rest of the race actually. Let's see the first climb here. The only climb. That's not much. I don't think anything is going to happen until the final lap. Picking up a little bit. It says 10 riders, but where are the others? Maybe there's a group behind us with a category B or something. They could catch us. Actually, they could. If it's this, if everyone is still in the race, I could plan the tactics now. With 1 kilometer left here, maybe I should slingshot through the field. I don't know. And then go here with a ferocious attack. Maybe I want an arrow instead of a draft. Maybe I want an arrow. Yeah, I will go for an arrow. I'm sure to get one sometime. Oh, route complete. Yeah, I got an arrow. Nice. So now there's no new power-ups for the whole race. Is Olsson going? Come on, Olsson. Not a very good attack if that was an attack. He might get away. I can't allow that. Or can I? This is a new situation. I mean, we're not in his raft. He might go. He is going. Now that surge is not going to have any effect on the end of the race if nothing else happens. If I were not told to do this defensively, I would try to break away from them with about 2 laps left. I would lay down a 1 minute max almost. Thing is, I hate to race. I don't know the racing score of these guys, but I hate to race when. Yeah, like I said, I hate to race when there's guys attacking, but then all the guys in the pack don't care about the first place. They just happy to be part of the pack. So if I don't want to get dropped from the leader, I have to chase it down. But on the other hand, these guys might have 900 plus racing score, I don't know. Maybe I have time to check. Day riders are not there. Oh yeah. From the looks of it, I should be able to beat these guys in a sprint. But not everyone is on Zwift power on the race. There's one guy that's heavier than me, but I have better sprint power than him. My avatar tries to get out of the draft. I think it's going to slow down more and more the further we go, except when it really starts to go. If we all stay together, I think I will try to slingshot through with 1 kilometer left and then just go. Any D rider could actually hold the wheel on this. Let's say we have a, maybe not any D rider, but let's say we have a 110 kilo sprint monster indeed. He could hold the wheel and win this race. I think he could. Maybe not in this. I mean, maybe he couldn't hang in these climbs. But now we're not even going that fast, I think. Oh, they are going quite fast. I have to look at the Sweet Cup courses where I can get into the Super Tuck. Although you cannot be in the draft of someone else, so I doubt I will be in that position, but if I am, I should know where I can do that. They're using their arrow now. Why? Don't you want to save that for the sprint? You have no use for power-ups anyway, in other circumstances. Now just one more lap, hopefully no one goes away, and then the race basically starts. That one went away. Okay. So it's gonna come down to the last lap. .1 for Olson. What are you trying to do, man? Testing the waters? Well, you can't be asleep now, that's for sure. But it's downhill, no one's gonna go. The boneheads are using their arrow power-ups now. Thanks. I hope someone goes hard in the uphill, then I can follow in the draft and then overtake him. That would be a good scenario. Zero draft. Okay, zero draft. Seriously. Please go, please go, please go. Oh, no one's going. Yeah, he is. No. That wasn't a serious attempt. So it's all gonna come down to a sprint. could go now, but I don't know. Not now. I don't know. A lesson learned. A lesson learned. I went too early. When you do that, you have to break away. Now they got my draft. Now they got my draft. So I didn't break away, and they stayed in my draft. That other Swedish guy, he was in my draft. He went past me. Then I slowed down a little bit to stay in his draft. He started to slow down too much. I went past him. But then another guy came. I mean, 900ths of a second. I mean, we both died towards the end. I've been taking creatine for 3 days now. If creatine does what it says it does, that would have been the difference in this race. But this was a very learning experience. Good sprint tactic lesson there. However, I'm not sure the races in Sweet Cup, I'm not sure. I mean, they're not going to be this slow, we're not going to be this rested. It's the same for everyone, of course, but it's not a perfect, so to speak, analog to what I will be doing later on. Yeah, but I need to review this, see what I could have done differently to win this. And I'm gonna look how good the other guys actually were. I might lose racing score because of this, but we'll see. Anyway, bye bye.